In a hidden valley far beyond the mountains, there was a small village, known only to a peculiar race of creatures, the minions. These tiny, yellow beings were known for their mischief, laughter, and loyalty. But what most didn't know was that deep in the heart of their village lay a secret, the Magic Amulet of Dorgath, an ancient and powerful relic passed down through generations. Legend had it that the amulet granted its bearer the power to control time itself, but it came with a heavy responsibility. For centuries, the minions had kept it safe, unaware of its true potential. They guarded it in a small stone temple surrounded by thick vines and enchanted by protective spells. One day, Kevin, the bravest and most curious of the minions, overheard an old tale from the village elder. He had never heard about the amulet before, and his curiosity sparked like a lightning bolt. Kevin rushed to his best friends, Bob and Stuart, sharing the incredible discovery. "We have to find it," Kevin exclaimed, eyes wide with excitement. "Imagine what we could do with a magic amulet." Bob, with his usual cheerful optimism, immediately agreed, while Stuart, a bit more hesitant, scratched his head. "But aren't we supposed to keep it hidden? What if something bad happens?" Kevin shrugged off the concern. "We'll just take a quick peek. Maybe even try it for a little bit and then put it back." That evening, under the glow of the full moon, the three minions snuck past the sleepy guards and made their way into the ancient temple. The door to the amulet chamber was heavy and covered in moss, but Kevin, Bob, and Stuart pushed it open with all their might. There, in the center of the room, resting on a pedestal, was the Magic Amulet of Dorgath. It gleamed with a soft, golden glow, casting flickers of light across the chamber. "Whoa!" Bob gasped. Kevin reached for the amulet, his fingers trembling. As soon as he touched it, a surge of energy flowed through his small body. The amulet began to pulse, and suddenly, the air around them shimmered. Time seemed to warp and twist. Objects moved faster, then slower, and before they knew it, the entire village outside had frozen in place. "Oh no," Stuart said, eyes wide with panic. "We broke time." Kevin looked at the amulet, realizing it had responded to his touch. Okay, we just need to figure out how to fix this somehow." As they fumbled with the amulet, strange things started happening. The chickens in the village started moving backward, the sun began rising and setting in the blink of an eye, and at one point, the entire village transformed into a forest for a brief second. Kevin, determined to set things right, focused his thoughts on returning everything to normal. Slowly, he learned how to manipulate the amulet, but just as he thought he had everything under control, a shadow appeared at the entrance of the temple. It was Morgath, a dark sorcerer who had been searching for the amulet for centuries. "Foolish minions," Morgath cackled. "You've activated the amulet, and now it belongs to me." With a wave of his hand, Morgath sent a gust of wind that knocked Kevin, Bob, and Stuart off their feet. The amulet flew from Kevin's grasp, landing in the hands of the evil sorcerer.